trying to put a new spin on old tech. We're talking about television. Google, the latest company working on a service. Published reports say it has recently approached media firms about licensing their content for an internet TV product. One source telling the Wall Street Journal Google even provided a demonstration. It follows the report we mentioned yesterday about Apple working on its own TV service. A source telling the New York Times Google feels the need to beat Apple to the punch. Intel is also developing something. It reports results after the closing bell. Google shares roughly flat today. The search giant comes out with its quarterly numbers after the closing bell Thursday. While the talk about Apple of late is focused on a possible TV service, an iWatch, or a low-cost iPhone, don't forget about devices already on the market. Morgan Stanley analyst Katie Huberty expects sales of iPhones to exceed forecasts when Apple posts results next week. This is based on supply chain checks and estimates from Morgan's telecom analyst. Huberty, though, doesn't see anything to push the stock higher until new iPhones hit the market, which she looks for in late September. Shares break even today near $430. Huberty has a $540 price target. In our best of the rest category, Yahoo shares jumping following its earnings report yesterday. The stock's up 9% after at least 8 brokerages raised their price targets, the most lofty of them to $34. Most citing Yahoo's 24% share of Alibaba as the main reason for their optimism. Quarterly revenue there grew 71%. Alibaba expected to go public later this year at a higher valuation than Facebook. Investors overlooking Yahoo's dismal ad numbers and its lowered revenue forecast, which they got to see via a rather stiff video webcast for the first time ever. RBC's Mark Mahaney threw out the first question to CEO Marissa Mayer, asking if video would be a bigger area of investment going forward. Here's the response, and keep an eye on CFO Ken Goldman.
We think that video is a huge opportunity. We really need to have a terrific platform. We have the start of that with Yahoo's Screen today, but this is really about the technology of serendipity and personalization, great streaming technology like we're utilizing today.
Maybe the quarterly earnings webcast isn't the best example of Yahoo's streaming capabilities. Soaring and sputtering time. First, soaring is iGate. The provider of IT services posted an adjusted profit that topped forecasts, shares up 6%. Sputtering is Zag. The makers of scratch guards for smartphone and tablet devices slashed its full-year sales forecast again, citing lack of major mobile device launches. Shares down 15%. That's Techquity this Wednesday. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter at RTRS Techquity. I'm Sharon Reich, and this is Reuters.